I lost my left pinky this summer, which is my fretting hand. And I'm about to start the process of learning guitar over backwards. And it's got me thinking, what order do I need to learn things on to get back to where I was? My name is Jake, and I've been a guitar teacher for over a decade and a half. And I'm going to share with you my plan to work through the levels of guitar playing over the next few months as I learn and teach myself guitar backwards, based on what I used most in my teaching and playing career before I lost my pinky. At the end, I'll share 3 things that I'm going to work on at each level as a main focus. Level 0 is a deep desire to learn. You have to have some excitement, some joy, some enjoyment of making music, of listening to music, the desire to be a musician. I love playing guitar. I miss the way I used to be able to play guitar, and so I'm excited to start this process. Just like when I was 12 years old and I got started, I was so pumped. Level 1 is going to be open chords, so learning your basic shapes that everybody would know and love, strumming patterns, making sure I have a confident right hand, and playing a few single note licks open. That's going to be my level 1. Once I can do those things, I'll move on to level 2. Level 2 is going to involve learning some riffs, single note melodies, and pentatonic scale improvisation. The pentatonic scale is the one that I used most often when I was gigging, and so I want to get back to being able to use that to improvise and create melodies as quickly as possible. Level 3 is going to be working through the cage system. Now, if you don't know what that is, it's taking the 5 chords C, A, G, E, and D, and using that to map the neck out C, A, G, E, and D up the neck so that you know what notes are everywhere from beginning to end of the fretboard. I'm going to work on learning my triad shapes and my pentatonic shapes for that. Level 4 will be adding in color notes to the pentatonic scales, or altering the pentatonic scales, maybe adding something like a 9th or a major 7 to give my solos and my improvisations more interest and intensity. Level 5 will be stepping into solo guitar playing, specifically chord melody playing. It's something I used to like to do a lot, and it's the thing I've had the hardest time adjusting to playing regularly without my pinky. So as I'm playing these melodies, I'm really missing my pinky to add extra notes and to play that melody. So that's really my main goal and endpoint of learning guitar backwards, is to have that extra finger to be able to do that style of playing. So that's what I'm driving towards. 3 things that I'm going to be working on the entire time. The first is timing. I'm going to start with my strumming day 1, making sure that I'm playing with a metronome. Developing good timing is what's going to help me stand out from other players. It's going to help me be more useful on recording sessions and gigs and get me making more music more quickly. Second, I'm going to spend a lot of time working on ear training, making sure that I can sing something and play it back, hear something and play it back. Whatever level I'm at, I'm going to find appropriate ear training material, or I might have to create it myself, but I'm going to make sure I'm exercising my ear to go from hearing it, identifying it, to playing it as quickly as I can. Lastly, I'm going to work on songwriting. So as soon as I learn a concept, I'm going to try to create something new with it. Now, I might not be writing full songs or trying to write the next big hit, but if I learn 3 chords, I'm going to go ahead and try to combine them into some sort of pattern that is new and fresh, so that I'm using the tools that I'm learning. I'm starting to relearn guitar left-handed this way in January of 2025. And if you want to follow along as I film and share this whole process, you can join me for free at school.com/guitar. I'll see you next time.